Ladies and gentlemen, you know what day it is. It's Friday night. We're gonna get down, baby, with the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show with your host, Jeff Leaf and LG. Without further ado, it's the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show.
LG, how the heck are you over there, buddy?
Hey man, I'm doing great. How you doing, Leaf?
I'm doing fantastic.
What's going on, baby?
No, I just hate winter coming in. You know.
Winter?
Yeah.
It ain't winter yet,
Yeah,
man.
shit, it's winter.
Did you see broads out there with erected nipples or something?
Yeah, I did.
That's how you know it's winter time.
And they all wanted me. Oh, you know
They
what?
don't know if they're freaking cold or just happy
Hey,
to see you, man.
Speaking, you saw them broads out there when we came in. We're starting to get popular.
Well,
I signed a couple of boobies tonight.
Booby signing.
Yeah, I did.
A booby signing. What kind of pen was that you were using, man?
A dick. I mean a pick.
A pick. Don't sign it with your dick. Use the pick.
That's right.
Every time you try to sign boobies with your dick, you end up blowing a fucking load right up their nose, man.
Well, I can see it's going to be dirty. Uh-oh, I got a fart.
Don't do it.
I should have put it on the
We
mic.
got a show coming on after this show.
What?
Hey,
What?
I just want to remind the viewers out there, we're live right here, streamingsportstalk.com. The You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show. What's the number to call in, Leaf?
Oh my gosh, it's 216-672-4300. Call in with anything.
In case you missed the show last week, me and Leaf did some live one-on-one interviews with a professional provider, better known as Hooker.
That was a good interview, I thought.
What'd you think about it, man?
I thought it was pretty good.
A little bit disgusting.
Well,
maybe.
you know what? She's making a living. You know, and that's what she chose. And what are you going to do about it?
I bet her parents are proud of her.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? We don't know. If we had more time to interview her about that, you know, we could have found out some things. You know, and, you know, I'm not going to berate anybody. I mean, yeah, that's a terrible way to make a living.
I'm not so sure it's terrible at $200 an hour if you work an hour every day.
Yeah, but look at what she has to do.
Well, that's
What we talked about.
You could probably have rules, you know. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that.
Well, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. One of my top rules would be, no, I'm not pooping on you.
Yeah, definitely not.
No, I might pee on you.
That's enough. That's
For $200
enough. Let's not go there.
You don't want to talk
We
about
got
that?
viewership out there that might be getting regurgitation, what do you call it, reflexes.
Uh-huh.
You know how some people have an instant choke reflex?
Yeah, I think you're doing it right
Shoving
now.
your cock right down their throat, they start choking.
Throat?
Throat.
Down their throat?
Down their throat, man.
Shoving it right down. Would you do that shit
Speaking
for
of
200?
cocks.
Okay, cocks.
Speaking of cocks, did you see how many times that Mitt Romney was in Ohio this week, man?
Yeah, he's out there.
What's his problem, man?
No, he's out there kissing ass, kissing baby,
I'm
shaking
going to
ass.
kiss some ass. Every day he flip-flops on something, man. One day he says this, the next day he says, I didn't really say that.
Like I said, you know, I don't follow it enough, LG, but they're all full of bullshit.
What do
They
you
are.
mean? You can't
They're
help
finger
but that.
pointing crap. Who do you believe? Oh, okay. LG sucks. And then you come back. Oh, Leaf sucks. And
Well, if I said
who do you
Leaf
believe?
sucked, most of the time people would believe that.
You're a dick, okay?
Sucked.
That did it.
They want to suck.
You want me to start talking about poopy again?
No, let's talk about sucking for a minute, man. You brought
Sucking?
it up. Sucking.
Okay, what do you want to? What do you want to talk about?
sucks. What exactly does that mean, Leaf?
I don't know. It could mean he sucks dick. It could mean he just sucks as far as he sucks.
He's a Mormon.
Well, okay.
Now,
What's wrong with that? You could have a bunch of wives.
I don't know. What is the religion there?
That is well over in Utah, right?
I'm not so sure
The
where he's
Mormons,
from.
they can go ahead and have as many wives as they want.
Well, how many do you
Am I
think
right?
he has? You think he has wives we don't know about yet?
That's possible. Oh, yeah, they never bring that up. They bring that up, he's done.
He's finished.
Oh,
Kapootie.
yeah, kapootie.
That's probably why he gave $3 million to the Mormon church last year, their little hush money.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know, he doesn't want any Monica Lewinsky's in his closet, does he? Watch, we find out he was really banging Johnny Miller, that golfing guy. Remember him, Johnny Miller?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He does. I think he's a Mormon too.
And then the Mormons, I think the women, they have their magic underwear or some crap like that.
What's the underwear for?
Something about magic underwear.
That the Mormon
They're
women?
supposed to wear these underwear or whatever. I don't know.
The Mormons?
I've heard this on Howard Stern.
What did Howard say?
Howard said, he goes, and nobody would answer it. He's had Mormons on there before. I can't remember who. And
I
he
wish
would
we
ask,
had his number. We could get him on the phone right now.
oh, yeah, I'm sure Howard would like to. Hey, you know what? There's something to talk about.
Call him up.
Well, you know what, LG, obviously, we're not professionals at this. We
What
try
the fuck
to
are
go.
you talking about? I'm
Well,
a professional.
Well,
Maybe
okay,
you're
I'm
not,
a
but I am.
professional. Well, you are. But you know
You were
what?
getting paid last week more than me. So what the hell, man?
I have been listening to Sirius Radio.
That's serious.
And Howard, no doubt, he's my hero. He is the king. That guy is a great interviewer. He keeps a show rolling, this and that. You know what, though? Now I'm getting to the point of I started listening to some of these other shows. I'm not going to. One of them, the Playboy Channel on Sirius. Then there's one called Spice.
Now, wait a minute. Let's stop. Hold
boring.
on. Let's go back to the Playboy Channel on Sirius.
Okay, go back to.
What is the sense of having a Playboy Channel on Sirius Radio? What do people do? Hold the radio up and jack off at the same time?
Well, you know what? They're sitting there trying to talk dirty and crap and not nasty. It's toned down. But you know what? It is. I've listened to it this whole week, and a little bit of last week, and this other channel, Spice Channel, this sex show. They are so damn boring. I swear, we have to be better than them.
And what is that? The Spice Channel?
Yeah,
They're talking
On
dirty.
Sirius, I mean, I mean, I don't mean to put them down, but you know, like I said, you're a pro. Well, I'm not a pro. I just sit here and babble my ass off.
Professionally.
Some of them
professionally are babbling your.
They are.
Asshole.
Oh my God, it's so fucking boring.
You know, I don't want to.
I was sitting there falling asleep. I was ready to go ahead and listen to this, get a hard on, go to the bathroom and jack off to it. And you know what? I didn't get no hard on. I'm listening to Playboy. I'm listening to Spice.
You had to pop one of them little blue pills I always hear about.
That blue pill, my ass. I ain't
Hard on for 4
gonna waste
hours.
that off.
I told
for
you
a-
once, man, if I ever got a hard on for 4 hours, I'm not calling my doctor. I'm calling them prostitutes.
Yeah.
You know?
Come over here and
You
make-
got a freaking hard on for 4 hours, you'd be standing outside by the mailbox going,
Yeah.
put the newspaper on this, son of a bitch.
I can see the broads out there waiting for you, smoking cigarettes. What number are you? 32. We got to make the swelling go down. LG's in there.
I got to tell you something, man. We're talking about some of these television shows or radio shows today. I just happened to catch a little bit of that Dr. Phil. He had these guys on there that was being molested by Jerry Sandusky.
Oh, Dr. Phil?
Dr.
I
Phil.
think I could do his voice a little bit, LJ.
Do it, man. You know,
Uh,
Dr. Phil was talking about this Jerry Sandusky bastard prick son of a bitch that was raping little boys
No.
or molesting them or whatever
Right,
he calls
right,
it.
yes,
And he
uh-huh.
had two of them on the
Continue.
show. You know what? There's not enough punishment on the face of this earth that this Jerry Sandusky doesn't deserve, man.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, these little kids are
we've talked
8,
about
9
this
years old, man.
We joke around about everything, but no, I won't joke
You
around
don't joke
about that.
around about hurting little kids.
Little
on
kids,
there.
no,
you
you
gotta
don't.
be freaking kidding me, show.
Right.
But we are serious when it comes to punishing a guy like Jerry Sandusky. I mean, they should have him taped to a fucking tree with duct tape where everybody could drive by and slice a little bit off of him with a razor blade.
Oh, you know what I think we should do for him? This is Dr. Leaf talking now. You go ahead and give him duct tape underwear. Slap it on him real good and tight. Put a little Tabasco sauce down there, whatever, and look at him and say, go away. And he'll rip his own dick off. What do you think?
That's too good for him. He needs something worse.
Something worse.
Something worse, man.
Well, we could think of a lot of... Well, one thing good, he's in
Don't
prison.
hurt little kids, man.
Absolutely not.
You know, you're taking something that's so innocent, they have no clue of what's going on. It's our job to mentor these children, bring them up. And you know what? Some of that's the parents' fault too, Leaf, because you should teach your kid if anybody touches you, you got to report it to somebody, no
Right.
matter what they tell you.
Absolutely.
It's the parent's job to make sure the kid understands what is inappropriate and what is not.
Yes,
So,
you
I'm
are
a little
right.
perturbed with these parents, too. And
Well, you know
obviously,
what?
there's so many broken homes these days that, you know, it's hard to cover all the bases, but you got to do it, man.
Oh, yeah.
You got to do it.
Absolutely. Well, that's, upbringing.
That just
You
really
gotta do
pissed me off. I even told Beth, I said, you know what? Turn the fucking channel. I can't stand this shit.
Yeah.
Because I want to bust the fucking TV, Leaf.
Right.
Honest to God, he gets me so riled up. I want to go over there and break the TV right over his head. But
I want to break
he's
it
not
every
gonna,
time.
He's not even going to feel it.
I want to break it every time I see Dr. Phil.
What do you think of these Amish dudes that were cutting off these other dudes' beards, man? What's the story with that bullshit, man?
It's fucking.
I mean, I don't even know how
Well,
much,
then again, this
how
guy
much
that's
money they wasted on this trial and everything.
the guy that's I forget his name, the ringleader. Apparently, he was training some of the Amish
Well,
women
what is their
the
name?
right way to fuck.
Wasn't it Mullet?
Yeah, you're right.
Mullet.
Yeah,
That's
mullet.
what kills me because, you know, everybody had a mullet in the 70s. This guy's convicted of a hair crime and his name happens to be Mullet.
Yeah, and apparently he was training the other wives how to please their husbands.
What does that mean?
He was fucking them.
And where's he going? You got to do it like this?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I wasn't there, but that's the reports I heard.
Amish women.
Yeah.
Did they like it?
I don't know. That'd be nice. Call up an Amish woman. Let's interview her.
I don't know. If
Say,
they got
the mullet,
telephones.
the mullet, the
Leaf.
motherfucker. Oh, yeah, that's right. They don't have a fucking
I don't even know
telephone.
if they got a telephone, man.
Hang on, I got a can here with a string. I can talk to him right now. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Amish woman? Yes,
We're about
this
40
Amish woman?
we're
Did you
about
fuck
40
mullet?
We're about 45 minutes from Middlefield. How long of a string do you think we need to get to the Amish
Oh,
country?
the Amish are all around. Well, I won't say where my cottage is. I don't want people coming out there and lamb-basting me. But we see.
Especially some Amish dude that wants to come over there and bang your wife.
He ain't gonna hear a fucking thing. They ain't got no goddamn radio, nothing.
That's what you think.
Yeah, that's what you. Oh, hey, you know what? Here's one about the Amish. Years ago, a bar out there. A buddy of mine took me there. This is like 1987, 88, whatever. And we're sitting there. Say it's 8 o'clock at night, whatever. We're having a couple of cocktails. These 3 Amish girls come in, 3 or 4 of them. They come in and they have their little grocery bags with them. And he hits me and he goes, Leaf, watch this. You're going to love it. They go into the bathroom. LG, 45 minutes they came out. Oh, my God. They looked like little sluts. They had on the high heels, the short little mini skirts and this and that. And they partied their asses off. And then they go back in the bathroom. They put their Amish garb back in and go home. You know what's nice about that? You're driving a horse. You tell Killer, take us home. You pass out and go to sleep.
Did they smell like a horse?
I didn't get that close to him.
You know, I heard these stories about these Amish women before they go to these bars. They get all duded up like you're saying, man, with these little slut dresses.
I seen it happen.
And then I heard even worse, before they go home, they go out and have their little pussies packed.
They have them packed, what, by gentlemen suitors?
You know what I'm talking about,
Oh,
man.
maybe an animal.
What's the proper term for that?
I don't know. Well, proper terms on this show?
Sexual intercourse.
Ooh, sexual intercourse.
But there's a word for it, fornication.
It's called fucking.
They're fornicating with somebody out there in the boogie.
They're fucking.
Can I take you in the back of my boogie?
Wouldn't that be neat? The horse would
Banging
take you
in the
home.
boogie?
Like I said, you tell the horse, hey, Skippy, take us home. And you go ahead and bang the hell out of her, broad. You ain't got to worry about drunk or nothing. The horse takes you home. You get home, it's like, oh, pull your pants up. Dad's coming out.
Then the next thing you know, he's cutting your freaking beard off.
Yeah, no, the next thing you know, he's like, okay, you fucked my daughter, now you got to grow a beard. Hurry up, pal. Here's your straw hat. Have a great day.
You have to have sex with the horse next.
Oh, Jesus. And you bitch at me about poop?
You look at some of these... You look at some of these Amish people, and they kind of look a little strange, man.
You know what? Don't let this mullet guy. I've met a lot of Amish out where we have a cottage. LG, they are very, very nice people. They are. They're fantastic. And I'm just telling everybody, don't let this mullet dude, whatever the hell, with his beard cutting bullshit and the allegations of him screwing other women in their religion. You know what? No. Most of them people, they're fantastic. I remember being out there at the cottage, had a couple of trees cut down.
You were actually at the cottage and you remember being there?
You're a dick, okay? I was only 4 or 5 beers into the day.
Oh, okay. So that
but
was
you
a
know
short
what? It
trip
was
for
funny.
you.
My kids, they were younger, and this guy comes pulling up. He had his horse and buggy. He was measuring off the trees. He was going to go ahead and give a good price for him, whatever. And it was funny because his kids or grandkids, whatever, they're standing there and they're looking at my kids and a bunch of other kids. And I looked at them and they're staring at each other. I go, you might look different, but you can play together. And it was funnier than hell. That guy looked at me, the Amish guy goes, you know what, that's pretty cool. And I go, well, you know what? You're different. I'm different. But it doesn't mean we can't get along. Same with the kids. They went out there, they played,
You
they
should
had a
get
ball.
a job at the fucking United Nations, Leaf.
I know shit.
Huh? Maybe you could
man,
go up there and straighten out the world's problems.
I can solve it.
You might look different, but you can play together.
That's right. Yeah, all this.
You
all
get those
this,
Muslims all settled down with the Westerners, you know.
Right.
You
Yeah.
might have a turban on your head, but you can still play together.
Yeah, right. And we could joke around, hey, by the way, what's under that fucking thing, You really got hair under there?
That's fucking crazy, man. I'm surprised nobody else ever thought of that. You look a little different, but we can play together.
Yeah, and you know what? The kids had a ball.
That's like why you're the least.
Well,
We're going to take a break here and pay some bills at the streamingsportstalk.com. If you're out there, give us a ring. 216. What's that number, Leaf?
216-672-4300.
That's right.
We better pay some bills. They gave me another raise just yesterday.
4300. We'll be right back with more of the
You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show.
right here on streamingsportstalk.com.
You wanna stay and watch me fall apart. I won't be the one to get you high. Won't be the one to make you cry. 'Cause you may almost anything, and I can't change that. How far can you get stopped? How close can you get? Go. I won't be your sad. I won't be your sad bastard. I'm not gonna let you play. Some things you just can't take away. I know who I am, and you can't change that. How far can you get stopped? How close can you get? Go. I won't be your sad. I won't be your sad bastard. Something's left.
How was that? We're back, folks, with the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show.
sorry about that, Alfred.
You've got that brain disorder where, you're sitting on it most of the time.
Yeah?
That
Well,
makes
at
you
least
fall
it doesn't
asleep.
look like my neck threw up.
That makes you fall asleep, right? You got that disease, man.
No, looking at you. Well, I'm sorry.
You can't even see me, man. I'm hiding this week.
I know. I still hate
Been hiding
that.
for the last 3 weeks.
I'm going to cut
man.
that. I'll tell you what. I'm coming in here with a sawzall, and I'm cutting that
I
son
don't
of a
think we
bitch
need a
up.
sawzall. A fucking Allen key. Take out a couple screws.
Well, it'll be more fun with a sawzall.
Yeah.
That is. Oh, I love a
Real
sawzall.
fun, man.
That is.
Let's get the sawzall. You just like saying sawzall.
Yeah. Or as
So, Leif, what do you got to say this week, man? You got some kind of crazy bullshit? Anything happening, man?
Trying to think. You know what? I saw a few. I saw some goofy stuff. Nothing comes to mind right now through the news. What about you?
I got no news, man.
Throw at me.
No news is good news.
You know what? Well, I guess we spent ourselves last week talking to that hooker. That was pretty good.
No, we didn't.
Oh, I mean, a personal provider.
personal provider. Man.
She's probably listening right now.
We should
Yeah.
probably get her to sponsor the show next time, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the kind of sponsors we need. Hey, let's call up a fucking drug kingpin. Hey, you want to sponsor the show?
They just got that Mexican guy, man.
You want to go ahead? We'll launder your money for you right through the show. Hurry up.
Tell us a little story about what you did last weekend, Leaf. Make it interesting. Give me about 30 seconds. I got to do something here.
What I did last weekend, I got a boring life. I didn't do a whole hell of a lot. And what are you doing? Oh, you're going ahead and calling somebody up.
I'm not calling anybody, man.
Yeah, you're looking into shit, though. I know that.
I got to do a little research here.
You
Because
got to do a little research.
research and development.
Oh, yeah?
I'm doing R&D, baby.
R&D. Oh, gee, you sound so important. But anyway, we were talking about Dr. Phil before. So, LG, what exactly is your problem with not wanting to take a poop in your face? I know this gets you every time. Look at him. He's getting pissed off, folks. You should see him right now. Oh, I can't see him.
That's disgusting. That's what the problem is. Don't bring it up again. I already told you that.
Poop.
That's disgusting.
Poop. Poop in your face. Poop. Poop. Disgusting. Pee.
Really, man.
Pee. Poop and pee. Poop and pee. Mummy. Mom. Lois. Mummy.
Here's another breaking news story. A Brazilian woman is auctioning her virginity to help the poor. Huh? That hooker could probably do the same thing.
This has been done before.
I know, man.
Yeah, she's stupid.
You know, talk about virgin air. A 20-year-old Brazilian woman is auctioning off her virginity for a one-time tryst on an airplane. See that? That's a little bit different twist to it, Leaf.
That's stupid.
Huh? To
That's
make the
stupid.
skies even more friendlier.
Why does anybody want a virgin? They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, but this is a Brazilian woman that's
Oh,
auctioning off
that makes a difference.
her virginity. Well, you know, think about how hot that would be as you're sinking it in there, man.
You're sinking it in there.
The internet bidding's already reached $160,000, Leaf.
No.
And it just started. It ends October 15th, man.
Yeah, right. It's going to end when he tries to put it in there. She's going to be going, oh, it hurts. Don't put it there. Ew, I don't want to do that. Oh, you mean put that thing in my mouth? You know, come on. There ain't no fun there. You want an experienced woman. I want a woman who says, I've done it 550,000 times. You know you're going to go for a roller coaster ride there. A 20-year-old virgin? Come on, kiss my ass.
Yeah,
That ain't no
here's the thing. The winning bidder will be checked out for STDs. A condom is still mandatory. And they'll do the deed aboard a private flight from Australia to the United States.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Somehow that avoids prostitution laws, she said.
Oh.
I guess when you're doing it in an airplane, even though you're getting $160,000. Besides, you telling me they don't have prostitution in Brazil? What's that all about? That's where the Secret Service got busted banging prostitutes and not wanting to pay the tab, right?
Oh, yeah, they were stupid.
Put it on Obama's bill.
Yeah, right. Don't worry about it.
We traveled here as part of the...
Hey, I can't remember exactly. It had to do something over $75 or some shit like that. And that one secret's...
Is that what the bill was? Only $75?
It was some argument. It wasn't a large amount of money, I thought, if I remember right. And the guy wouldn't pay it. And they were like, okay, guess what? We're going to put you on the fucking news, asshole. Yeah, they were in the Secret Service.
Unbelievable.
Pay for your services. But
Unforgivable.
anyway, getting back at this virgin shit, what would you want to do that for? I mean, even if I had the money to bid on it, and I was single?
Well, if you got $160,000 to throw away on banging a virgin, you've obviously got way too much money in the first place.
I'm sorry, I'll take the lady that we talked to last week.
I will.
Pay her $200, Yahoo, you're having a great time. She's experienced. She knows what to do. You tell her what to do, she's going to do
How
it.
about this Jennifer Burgess got arrested in Sacramento, California? She's a homeless person.
Oh, yeah?
And she breaks into somebody's house and takes a shower, puts on the kid's robe, And when the parents came home, she even answered the door for them. How nice is that? All of a
That's
sudden,
nice.
they thought they had a built-in butler. Maid
And she was clean. Took a shower,
I
right?
said she still had wet hair and everything, man.
Yeah, maybe
was
she
very
wanted to
clean.
go ahead and do that real quick.
And then she ripped off the kids' piggy banks on top of it, $46. So when the police came there, they did arrest her. They charged her with some kind of theft too because she ripped off the frickin' kids' piggy bank, man.
Well, at least
Bad enough she breaks in the house. The funny thing is the dogs knew her and everything else, and the guy insisted that this girl's been in his house on other occasions too.
There's more to this story that I don't know.
I don't know
I
either.
have to know more.
I don't know either.
I don't know enough.
I know
There's
she
something
was
goofy
in there
there.
taking a shower.
I'm thinking the husband's been fucking her. That's what I think. Come
Leave
on.
it to you, man.
Oh yeah, I
It's
know
like,
her.
in California, I thought it was illegal to bang your maid.
What?
A bang a maid day, like Arnold Schwarzenegger was
Oh
banging.
yeah, I mean, what? He's got a 10-year-old kid with that broad?
Yeah.
Something
What
like
was
that?
The Mexican housekeeper. or
Yes, I am sorry. It is the worst thing I ever done in my life.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I'll be crack.
Yeah,
Whatever.
So, that's the thing, man. She's in there, she's taking a shower, they come home, and they were surprised she answered the door for them, man.
She was taking a shower. Breaks in. Now what? You know what? I break into somebody's house. The last thing I'm thinking about is doing a shower.
Well,
Unless
that's-
I know they're in Hawaii and they're gone for a while.
That's the
Then I might-
reason that she went there, was to break in and take a shower, man.
Yeah, and steal the kid's piggy bank money.
Well, that's pretty
What a
low.
bitch.
The thing is, this guy's insistent that she was there before, but there was still money in the kid's piggy bank, so
See,
that
that's
blows that caper.
Well, the thing is,
If she
there's-
was there before, why didn't she take the money before?
well, there's more to this story. I mean, he insists that she was there before. Okay, but help me out here.
Did you
But that's
see
all they're
that?
talking.
What's that girl's name? That Joni and Chachi. Remember that Happy Days show?
Oh, yeah,
Richie
right.
Cunningham, the Fonz.
Yeah.
Arthur Fonz.
Hey.
I think her name's Erin Moran.
I
Erin
think you're
Moran.
right. Yeah.
Did you see where she got kicked out of her frickin' trailer park? The trailer that she was living in Indiana, and she's fucking homeless now.
Oh my God, from riches to rags.
I mean, how much money do you think the people on Happy Days banked?
Oh my God. Well, look at Ron
They're still
Howard.
showing the.
Ron
They're
Howard.
still showing the show.
Yeah. Well, then again, it depends on her contract too. You know what?
You got to be getting something, man.
Yeah, but still, you know what, LG? Her contract could have stated, okay, we're going to pay you $1,000 a show, whatever. That's it. No residuals. As far as what, possibly.
Maybe
So
she had a
ain't-
bad agent.
She's might not be getting shit. I mean, well, look at Ron Howard.
Well, even after that, I think they did that spin-off with that Joni Loves Chachi show. With
Oh,
that,
yeah,
what was
that-
that guy's name?
Yeah, that did a
Dave. Scott Baio.
Yeah, Scott Bale.
Dave.
I guess he's got a dick. He's hung like a horse.
Who is?
Scott Bale.
How do you know that?
He was on an interview with Howard Stern.
So Stern asked
And
him?
he was spilling his guts. He was talking about all these Hollywood stars that he's pleasured. And they said he's hung like a fucking horse.
So did Howard say, whip that baby out, I want to take a look at it?
No, yeah, well, he
They make
did,
it right
but
on the Simeon?
No, he made him poop on it. There I go, talking about poop.
You're a fucking sick bastard.
Yeah, I
Leif.
don't give a
even
shit.
understand what the
Remember,
hell's
that's
your
my job.
problem,
Piss you
man.
off, okay? Shut up.
I'm going to come over
Yeah,
there and
Scott Baio.
piss you off, man.
Geez, wait, I'll do my scared face.
Do it. That's not good enough, man. You got to have a better one than that.
Don't get me, LG. Yeah, Scott Bale, I guess he is. He's hung like a horse. You know who's another one? What was
one
that?
what?
Saved by the Bell. What was that kid? Screech.
He's dead, isn't he?
No.
I thought he just died. No,
Screech?
no, that was Arthur Horshack from.
Oh, yeah. Horshack passed away. But no, Screech from Saved by the Bell. He did a porno film. And, I guess he's hung like, holy but Jesus.
You got to be kidding me.
No, that's what there's. I've heard interviews and there's broads said, oh yeah, he's huge,
Unbelievable.
and that's what you know what that tells you, LG. All these broads right now, they sit there and they look at these nerds and whatnot. I'm telling you, yeah, on the outside they look like a nerd. Inside they're all fucking John Holmes. They got 12, 18-inch cocks. I'm telling you, it's all those sports guys, that are good looking and this and that. They got a fucking penis that it looks like string. I'm telling you. It's the nerds. You go after the nerds. Here's a story for you. Gene Weiss Racket Club used to be over here in Euclid. You remember that?
Right on.
Yeah, I belonged there for years. Well, I was there the one time, I go out and play racquetball, this and that. And I'm working out, and I see this guy, and he was a nerd. He's got the big, thick glasses, like I can talk. But he's walking around all dumpy and this and that. So I go down, and I'm taking my shower, right? And I'm sitting there. And, guys are walking around with their schwanzes hanging down. I am not lying, LG. He came walking by. He was naked. The fucking guy was huge. I mean, that thing was so big around. I mean, I stared. I was like, oh, my God. That's when I got home. I told my wife and friends, I says, you want a good time? Fucking nerd. They're huge. All of them are huge. Look at Screech. Screech, for crying out loud. And this guy, he was. But they go after the hot-looking football players, They probably got dicks, like I said. They're probably like this.
I think they're after the hot-looking football players for more than just cock.
Yeah,
they want their paycheck, man.
Well, yeah. Then again, they don't give a shit. It's like, okay, I got my paycheck. All right, he's done. He went to sleep. Give me my vibrator.
Not only that, she probably gets the paycheck, goes on vacation with a fucking nerd somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I gotta go to a yoga class for a week down in the Bahamas.
Oh, no. I'm going to one of those nerd conventions, like a Star Trek convention, Honey, I'm going to a Star Trek convention. Why? Because Spock's hung like a them fucking ears. And Spock tells him every time, let go of my ears. I know what I'm doing. Let go of my ears. And he's hung like a horse. Telling you, it's true.
Is Spock alive or dead?
Girls? Oh, Spock's still alive. Leonard Nimoy? Yeah, he's still alive. But I'm telling all you girls out there, all you girls, you want that satisfaction, you want that real good, big cock, don't go after a stud like me or LG. Go after the nerds. Period. LG and I, shit. Like I said before, you'll choke on string.
That's pretty disgusting.
I wonder if it goes the same way with nerd girls. Nerd girls, they're probably the real dumpy-looking ones. They're probably the best lay in the world.
Well, they gotta be, because they probably figure it's the only time they're gonna do it. They're gonna give it 110%.
Well, let's go ahead. We gotta go to commercial.
We're gonna call some nerd pitches on.
All right, yeah, we're gonna talk about nerd pitches now too, and I'll tell you, I got a few things to say about that.
Okay, we'll be right back with more of the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show right here on StreamingSportsTalk.com.
Hello. Are we back?
We're back.
Welcome back, folks.
More of the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show.
All right, let's
right here at StreamingSportsTalk.com.
Okay, you're not dodging this bull. We talked about nerd guys. They're hung like a horse. Trust me about that. Now we're talking nerd girls. It's all these. Every guy's want these models, and you know how they show them. This and that. Somewhere, someplace. she's pissing somebody off, I'm telling you, you go after the nerd girls. They will
What
rock
exactly
your
makes
ass.
a nerd girl, Leaf?
What?
What exactly makes a nerd
Okay,
girl?
what's that show? Crap. I forget the name of. Just the nerd girl's got the glasses on, the sweater pulled over, the long stringy hair. It's not kept
That's
real
just
good.
a facade. They go home, they pull out their little pink panties and their brassiere, and they get out there and they're streetwalkers.
I'm telling you,
It's a
guys.
facade.
Okay, all guys. The hell with these hot bitches that you go into a bar and they got the mini skirt on, the high heels, because you know what? They know they can fuck any guy that they want to. The nerd bitches, though. Oh, they get a guy and they figure this is going to be my last lay, and they're going to beat the piss out of the guy in the bed. I'm telling you, it's true. Not that I have experience. Nobody wants to ever fuck me. I told you before, I could tell when my wife has an orgasm, LG. She drops her fingernail file. Oh, what was that?
Hey, speaking of crazy shit, man, did you see this place in Detroit they're digging up today, man?
Oh, yeah, Jimmy
They're
Hoffa.
still looking for Jimmy Hoffa 37 years after the fact.
What the hell? You know what? I saw it on the,
37 years the guy's been gone, man.
before I got here. I saw it. They had it on the news at the club, but they didn't have the sound on. What's going on?
Well, they didn't find any body parts, but how many body parts are you really going to find after 37 years?
Yeah, that's right. Well,
They did some kind of soil core drilling where they took the soil. I guess if there's decomposing bodies in there,
Right.
there's some way you could figure it out.
Well, they could go ahead and do the DNA on them.
Unbelievable, man.
Oh, that would be. Oh my God, would that be a
But-
cash cow? If I owned that house and they dug it up and they said, "Oh yeah, this is definitely Jim
Well, I
Hoffa."
think there was a 78-year-old lady that lives in the house, and she actually didn't buy the house until 1987, okay?
Okay.
Hoffa was supposedly buried there in 75, and the person that said it was a tip by somebody on a deathbed.
Right.
A deathbed confession in Detroit about mobsters.
Ooh.
So basically what happened was the police detectives go knocking on this 78-year-old lady's door, and they had a very concerned look on their face.
Oh yeah, very.
And they
concerned.
asked the lady about, how long you been here, what's going on, how long's that driveway been out there? And she goes, I just bought the house in '87. Why, you guys looking for Jimmy Hoffa?
Yeah.
She just said it out of the blue.
How did it come up like that?
And both police officers got a real somber look on their face and go, why would you ask that question? Because that's exactly what they
Wait
were
a
there
minute.
for.
Are you kidding?
I swear
You got to
to
be
God, it's a
freaking kidding
true
me.
story, man.
That is how they went ahead and they scratched their head and go. She said, "You guys are looking like for Jimmy Hoffa. So we better investigate." Come on.
No, man.
What kind of proof?
When
Well,
they
then
knocked
again,
on her door, they said they're going to be looking for something in the yard. They
Well, what
wanted to
drew
dig
them
under
to-
the shed, and the lady goes, what are you guys looking for, Jimmy Hoffa? The cops were blown away by the fact that she said that.
okay, wait a minute. I got to back myself up.
Yes, you do. Back
They
up,
really,
reverse.
were.
Actually looking for Jimmy Hoffa.
And then, you know what? They're going to throw that bitch in jail. She's the one that killed him. She knows
She's
it.
78 years old. She didn't even buy this house until 1987.
Yeah, but she buried him back there in 1975, and then she bought the house to sit on it so she could cash in. You dig his ass up, give me the fucking money. Hurry up. What do you think?
Leaf. First of all, in Detroit, they dug up some whole guy's swimming pool
Yeah.
a few years back, I think in 2003. They destroyed his swimming pool. They dug it all up. They excavated this whole freaking backyard.
Looking for Jimmy.
Looking for Jimmy Hoffa.
Get the fuck out.
I swear to God,
They
man.
put his pull back in?
No.
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 Them bastards, I would have fucking killed them.
Then they
I'd
went,
have
to
every
some,
goddamn lawyer in the...
they went to some other place or some building or something, and they dug up this whole freaking place.
Yeah.
Looking for Jimmy Hoffa.
I'll let them dig my place up.
So then
I wouldn't have a problem.
they went to this other guy's house, and that house has all wood floors.
Okay.
They cut up all the wood floors and tore them up out of the house.
Are you making this shit
No,
up?
man, it was all
Okay.
on the news tonight.
Okay, go ahead.
Looking for Jimmy Hoffa.
I trust you.
Looking for Jimmy Hoffa.
Good old Jimmy.
The rumors are he could be under Giants Stadium in New Jersey. You know.
Oh,
the
that one's been
Meadowlands.
going around forever.
I know, but why don't they just run over there and dig that up?
Oh, well, the Mythbusters, didn't they do a one? They
It shows you how powerful the frickin' NFL is. They go, you ain't fucking up our football field. Think about it.
Yeah, but we'll come over and fuck your pole up and walk away.
If you own a building, they're going to come and rip up your house. If you own the pool, they're destroying your pool. But if you own a football team, they're not fucking with your grass, man.
You know what? That's it. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. My property that I have out there, we're not going to say where.
You're not telling me
Jimmy
Hoffa's
Hoffa,
there.
he's buried there. Didn't want to say anything. Right next to my dog, Jigs. I'm not kidding. I was digging Jigs' grave.
Oh, you
I
didn't
dug it
put
up and
Jimmy
I saw
Hoffa there,
Jimmy
you-
Hoffa was in there. Saw his 3-piece vested suit, the whole bit. I'm telling you, it's out there. Wouldn't that be great?
Call
All
him
right, we're coming out. We're going to dig up your yard now, Leaf. Okay.
Call him up, man. Tell
I'm
him you
gonna.
got Jimmy Hoffa's remains.
Right next to
I got
Jigsy the dog.
here that would belong to Jimmy Hoffa.
I mean,
how the
it-
hell would they even know if it's Jimmy Hoffa? Think about this for a minute.
DNA.
They didn't have no DNA back in
No,
1975.
time out. The good Dr. Leaf here. Let me explain DNA to you. They have enough of his family that they know is still alive today.
Oh, there
They
are
can
people
take their
still around?
DNA, and in fact, they already got DNA and this and that. Oh, yeah, they can figure that out, LG. Even though they didn't have that technology back then. Oh, yeah, they could do it.
Yeah, if you have a sample, I can understand.
Yeah, they
I-
can. And-
I was unaware
okay.
of the fact that they have
Right.
Jimmy Hoffa's DNA.
Well, you know what?
they can't find Jimmy Hoffa, but sure to hell they got his DNA stored in a bottle somewhere.
All I know is if he's really buried there, that 87.
That's that old Jim Croce
I'm going to call
song.
her up and I'm going to
If
sue
I
her.
could save Jimmy Hoffa in a bottle,
I'm going to get.
I'd save every
Hey,
drop.
I'll tell you what, that 87-year-old lady, I'm dumping my wife saying, sorry, honey. I'm going to go down on one knee and say, will you marry me? Oh, shit, I'll be rich as hell.
What do you want her for?
Because she's going to have all the fucking money from finding Jimmy Hoffa.
She didn't even know that Jimmy Hoffa was supposed to be
Well,
there.
it's on her property.
But
What
I
would
don't
you
think
do?
they'll
I'd
get
be
paid
sitting there
for it,
going,
man.
guys, highest bidder for this bullshit. Highest bidder. Okay, go ahead.
So
Start digging.
it's like you go to one of these flea markets, right? And you buy this piece of artwork. You know, you
Yep.
pay $7 for it. Next thing you know, it's worth $7 million. It was some kind of Leonardo da Vinci masterpiece.
And tough shit
that
on you.
somebody's aunt sold at the Goodwill store.
Right.
So this lady buys a house
Right.
in a not very nice neighborhood,
So what?
and Jimmy Hoffa is the hidden treasure below her mini barn.
So what you're getting at? Okay, so yeah, the guy that sold, whoever sold her the house, tough shit. It's my house now. You know, if I start digging in my yard and I dig up gold bars, what? I got to share it to the guy I bought it from? Blow me.
Well, they make it
Mine.
so you can't do it, man.
Huh?
They make it so you can't do it.
Can't do what?
You can't dig for the minerals and shit in your yard. The city will have an ordinance against it. This lady really bought the house because she was going to excavate herself looking for Jimmy Hoffa. She really had the inside track.
She did.
She said,
I'm
I
telling you.
think Jimmy Hoffa's buried below my mini barn.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, what did I tell you before? She's the one that offed them.
I venture to
She
say
went ahead, offed them. put 'em
37
over
years
there.
ago, Jimmy Hoffa disappeared coming out of a restaurant that he was supposed to meet a Detroit area mobster at.
Yeah.
And
She did it.
Somebody put him in the trunk of a car and took him somewhere.
Yeah, right. Took him for a little ride. And this lady,
Never to be seen again.
this lady is the kingpin. I'm telling you.
You know what else
she went
I
ahead,
heard?
she knew what was buried there. She bought the house, what, 1989? you said?
1987, yeah.
87? Okay. She bought the house and just sat there thinking, okay, I got Jimmy Hoffa.
You know what else I heard, man? That these mob people in Detroit had some kind of a fat processing plant where they take animal fat and somehow they melt it down into nothing.
Oh, then he's gone.
And that's what
Yeah.
other people are saying, that they think they processed Jimmy Hoffa's body.
Well-
I don't know what they do with this animal fat after they melt it down into nothing like a liquid.
Look at how many-
It turns into liquid, man.
LG, look at how many times, how many ways you can get rid of a body, period. I mean,
Usually
a steel mill, the molten lava and crap.
Usually
the steel.
something's left, a bone,
Done.
a tooth. Look at that one guy put the body through one of those tree grinders, man.
Oh, yeah,
A
over that
shredder.
river?
A shredder, and they found the teeth in the sand. didn't
Yeah,
they?
that's right.
Usually something's left. They can't find nothing.
Yeah, there's
With
no
this Jimmy
perfect crime,
Hoffa.
but you know what? Think about it. How many thousands, tens of thousands, maybe millions of cases that this person's missing. There are thousands of
They're
them
not
out
even
there.
looking for him, but
They're
Jimmy
gone.
Hoffa,
Period.
Jimmy Hoffa's like the hidden treasure, man.
Oh yeah.
They're
Oh, that'd
looking
be
for
a
him
great
for 37 years. They excavated half of Michigan up already.
Yeah.
They still haven't found Jimmy Hoffa, but yet they're still looking for him 37 years later.
And I know where he's buried, right next to my dog, Jigsy. I mean, he is.
Watch you keep saying that, man. These police are going to show up next to your dog, Jiggy, and they'll be shoveling
Jigsy.
with their shovel. What's
Oh
the
yeah,
dog?
Jigs.
Jigs?
Jigs.
They're going to dig up Jigs, man.
You know that dog?
Next to Jimmy
Okay, I'm
Hoffa.
going ahead, dog. I remember when I buried that dog, I forget how many years ago. You know, she was a great dog, looked like a fox. Great dog. You know, I'd go like this, LG. The dog would come up and salute me. Well, you know, once I put her to, you know, we had to put her to rest, buried her out there at the property, the cottage. The kids were standing around, everybody's yelling at their dogs, you know, Snoopy, get over here. This one, get over here. Sophie, get over here. I looked over at the grave and I went, Jigs, play dead. You didn't catch that. It's Fox. Oh, geez, who is it? Who is it? Hello?
Real live caller on the
Oh,
phone.
real live call. Is it Jimmy Hoffa? Jimmy Hoffa is still alive, folks. This is breaking news.
Find him, man. They need to stop searching.
Who?
I said they need to stop trying to looking for him. They ain't gonna find him.
You finding Jimmy Hoffa?
Yeah, they need to go there and quit the search, man.
What do you mean? We're talking to him right now, LG.
No,
Jimmy
this-
Hoffa is still alive. We're talking to
This
him.
is the guy right here that sells T-shirts outside the abortion clinic.
He's, oh, really? No, they. Hey, by the way, is Elvis with you, Jimmy? I know Elvis is still alive. Absolutely.
Hey, so come on, man, give us some funny shit. What's going on, Dave?
What's going on, man? You know me, man. I'm straight hanging, man. You know how it is.
What have you been up to, man?
Oh, nothing, man. Football. You know, I'm still coaching the Roswell football team for Cleveland Crush. You know, shout out to my girls. You know, I'm a full-time student. You know, I'm doing my thing.
What about this Cleveland Crush, man? You banging any of them bitches?
Oh no, man, they're gonna be cool, man. They're gonna be cool. Next year we're gonna really show y'all something, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 100% positive, man.
Are you banging any of the bitches? LG, what kind of interview is
Hey, every other coach in the league's banging one of them broads, right, Dave?
Man, you know what? From my experience, man, you know, me and my coaches, we don't even take it that far, but I can't say other coaches don't. You know, I don't know what they do.
Down
I
there,
will hope they keep it professional, you know?
not,
Good man,
not in
Dave.
some
There
of
you
them, not in some of them southern cities. They're not keeping it professional, man.
Just make sure you bang the nerd broads. Dave, go after the nerds. They'll screw you like no tomorrow.
Hey,
We
Dave.
were talking about that earlier.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, I
man.
hear you, man.
You know, I follow that LFL league for some reason. It sticks with me. I don't know why, man. I was the chosen one, but
You know, you like women, man.
that guy really loves me. You know that?
Please come on, Mitch.
Oh yeah, I'm his fucking hero, man.
Oh, gee, I guess
I'm
Mitch.
sure he love you too, man.
I guess Mitch doesn't have real high standards if you're his fucking hero.
He hates me with a passion.
Oh, okay,
because
we're
I
being
report the truth.
facetious.
I report
Oh
the truth.
yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of people hate him, man. But you know, it is what it is. It's part of the business, man.
No, he hates me, Dave.
Everybody hates you, LG.
But he hates
Right
you,
on
he
up.
hates you directly, yeah.
Yeah. So Dave, give us some funny shit, man. You got to be freaking kidding me stories, man.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I think I might have a few, man.
Well, hit us with one, man.
Let me see,
All right.
funny story.
Okay.
So this chick called me, and she said, you know, hey, Dad, I really want us to be together. I want everything to work out with us. But I need you to give me till January. I said, why till January? What's the problem? She said, well, you know, I'm dealing with this dude. I got to get some things out of my system. I said, okay, what type of things? She's like, well, I know it ain't going to work. I I know it ain't gonna work, but I just gotta do this for myself. I just gotta get it out of my system. So you want me to wait, what, during the 4 months in January, and then we gonna do the first? Nah, man, that ain't gonna work. Are you freaking serious? Nah, man, he can't be serious. Nah, man.
So what did you do, man?
I hung up the phone.
That's what I would have did right away. Like the first 35 seconds, I would have been click. Hey, we were having a discussion a few minutes before you called, Dave. Leaf over there. You don't know Jeff Leaf, but that's Jeff Leaf, the other guy here. Say hello.
The good doctor, but anyway.
Dr. Leaf.
Yep.
He was saying you got to bang nerdy-looking bitches. What do you think of that?
The nerdy-looking ones?
Yeah. They'll fuck the piss out of you. Not like these models.
I'll say this about the nerdy chicks, man. Listen.
No, you go after I'm telling you, you go after a model, these hot broads. Ew, I don't want to do that. Ew. And this nerdy broads, they're all over you. Yeah, let's go. They're riding you like they're gonna wear your ass out. Period.
What's your thought on that? What's your thought on that?
Even for girls, for nerdy guys, same thing.
Here's the thing. If you look how you a bad chick, like, I mean, she cold, you gotta be cold too. You know what I mean? You can't be no average dude. Now, if you go get to basically a nerdy chick who real quiet, homebody, don't really do too much, then you gonna have to lightweight teach her and train her. You can't just dog her, you know what I'm saying?
Teach her.
So they'll be the one that you really want because they're gonna really fall in love with you because they don't know nothing else.
Teach you and train
Now you get a chick who been around, you're expendable. But the only way you're not expendable is if you're off her level. Now if you're not off her level, she just gonna shut the deuce on you and keep it moving.
Here, I'm about to teach you and train you, nerdy girl. Put this ball gag in your mouth. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey, wait a minute, Leaf. Let's get the fucking facts here. What goes into this training, Dave? How do you train them?
How do you train
I mean, not so much like as a dog or anything, but more so in the sense like when it comes to basically teaching a woman, like letting her know your likes and dislikes, like letting her know how to please you. You know what I'm saying? Because every man gonna get pleased the same. Rock your boat may not rock mine, you know?
Here's how to please me. Put these knee pads on, and we'll go from there.
Oh, man.
Oh, come on, Dave. You know, this is what we do. We gotta fuck around.
Man.
That's what we
I
do.
already know, man. I already know how you get down, man. I ain't even complaining, man. I'm just listening, man.
Okay, man, well, listen, thanks for calling us. We got to cut you short because the show's almost over. We got to get going here. But give us a call next week.
Yeah, Dave, thanks for calling in. I'm just fucking with you.
Closer to 8
No
o'clock.
problem, man. Y'all hit me up on Twitter at, time waits for no one. TIME_waits, WAITS _4NO1. Find me on there. I'm on Instagram too. You can find me on Instagram at that_Jamaican_Sigma. I'm on Facebook, LFL Daily Duncan, LFL. Follow me. That's my coach's profile. Check me out. Come support the cause.
Hey, Dave.
Oh, my God.
So what is all that shit about? You're available? Are you available, man, for this woman training or what?
Ah, man, I'm about to write a book in a couple of months, man. It's gonna teach every man out here how to treat a woman properly,
All right, man. Well, there you have it, folks. Follow him on Twitter, and time waits for no one, man. Hey, we'll talk to you next week. Call us earlier next week, Dave.
Oh, no, I'll give you a call earlier, man. Hit me up on Twitter, man. Let me know what's up.
All right, brother.
All right,
Take care of
take it easy,
yourself.
Dave.
Be
Thanks.
good, man.
All
God
right,
bless
thank
you.
you for having me on the show.
All right, thanks for calling, man.
All right,
I'll
Talk to you
repeat that
soon.
Twitter again for everybody. That is
You got it?
CA932_AB944_13X5_. I mean, I'm sorry, Dave. You rattled off a lot of shit there.
Well,
I
time
can
waits-
replay that 800
Time
times.
waits for nobody on Twitter, man. Hey, that's going to end it
Can
for
they make it easy like Leaf.com? Done.
That's going to end it for LG and Leaf for tonight. The You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show. Stick around. Coming up next, right here on streamingsportstalk.com. DragsRacing.com. It's drag racing, the ultimate sport.
That's right.
Don't
We're here, ready to
log
go.
off that computer. The number to call, 216-672-4300. Liv, say goodbye.
Goodbye, LG, and I had a great time tonight. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves.
Okay, we'll see you next week with more of the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show.